When I was a kid, I thought every kid had a mother. I mean, obviously, everyone had a mother, but just because my mother did so much for me, I thought it would be impossible for any kid to live without a mother. Until I learned that a very best friend of mine does not have a mother. His mother was dead. And guess what? He was normal. Normal. Normal kid. Story number 2. Last year fall I went to Europe. And just like a nerdy dildo, I was downloading Google Maps of all the cities that I was going to visit. Even though I knew I was going to get Wi-Fi at all the places I was going to go. And guess what? At Amsterdam, night 2 o'clock, I'm getting back to my hostel, listening to, I guess, Stairway to Heaven. I take out my phone out of my pocket to see which path I have to take, and bam, my phone broke down. Did I get lost? Obviously. Did I die? No. I asked the native how to get back to my hostel. Next day morning, I went to the shop, got my phone repaired. Though the cost of the repairs made me sacrifice one of the cities that I was going to visit, but I guess that is the price you have to pay to be careless like me. But the thing I want to say is, I didn't die. The world didn't come to an end. I am a 25-year-old guy. I'll be turning 26 soon, and I can handle shit. And so can you. The person that you loved the most may have cheated on you, or you must have stammered on stage in front of thousands of the people.
The President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump.
Swami Vivekananda.
Or the presentation that you're going to deliver in front of your boss or all the client has spelling mistake in the second slide. But guess what? Shit happens. Shit happens. It happens. Calm your tits, son. This too shall pass. No need to go red in front of everyone, feel depressed or feel embarrassed. Let this not be the reason for you to go angry or take help of alcohol or weed to loosen out your stress. We don't need no one. This thing that we cannot live without a person or without a thing, it's just an illusion. The thing that mattered to us once matter to us no more. With the passage of time, we forget things and things change. I still remember when I broke up with my ex-girlfriend, how badly she was crying. She even told me that she can't break up with me because if I leave her, then she was going to die. Like that if I go away from her life, then she can't live without me. And guess what? Now she's dating a friend of mine. I guess they're going to get married. She's happy, obviously. She's not just doing good, she's doing better. What happened to now those things that she can't live without me? I'm telling you, it's just an illusion. You can't live without anything that you think you can't live without. We're all afraid of the next big thing, next big event that is coming tomorrow, or anxious about the important thing that you could not complete at your work. But guess what? Good or bad, win or lose, you're going to get through it. One of the best things that I learned once I was growing up was this too shall pass. You just have to survive. Obviously, that should not be the mandate with which you live your life, because if you live just to survive, then what is the point of having the consciousness? This thing that I learned from the book Homo Deus, which is written by Yuval Noah Harari, the same person who wrote Sapiens, is that the thing that separates us from animal species is our consciousness. This will to push against the wall, to have a vision for ourselves and everyone around us. That is what separates us from the animals, because they live just to survive, unlike us. Stop whining about your depression on a bottle of wine or a blunt of green plant that I cannot name right now, or get angry on some person who doesn't have to do a shit about the thing that you did. Remember, the energy that you need to get through shit and the key to living a happy and fulfilled life, it's not with some other person or some other thing. It's within you. You are self-sufficient. Celebrate your individuality, mother.